9 a.m. in Hoc Mon. Most of Saigon is just settling into its first coffee, but here, the day's work is already winding down. The air still carries the heavy scent of wet dirt and leftover vegetables, the lingering trail of the night's massive trade. The trucks have mostly moved to the outskirts, replaced by the hum of motorbikes and a moderate flow of shoppers. It's a transition period. You can see the shift in the pace of the market. It has turned into a slow, rhythmic routine. A very calm settles over the stalls. To an outsider, it looks like a market closing up. For the locals, this is the only breathing room they ever get as the clock starts ticking toward the next shipment. It is noon at Hoc Mon Market. Between 12 and 2 p.m., the sun is no longer a light. It is a weight. Walk through the aisles and you will see them. The empty stalls, which were very busy only the previous hour, are now closed, leaving behind long rows of hollow spaces. The counters are stripped bare, showing only the damp circles left behind by buckets and crates. People find places to temporarily take a nap before a busy schedule ahead. You can easily find people resting in all sorts of places inside the market during this period of the day. There is a brief, golden hour of relative calm. In this silence, you hear the market's heartbeat. The garbage collector, while the market sleeps, they gather the bruised leaves, the discarded husk, and the remnants of a busy morning. Hoc Mon breathes deeply, gathering its strength in the shadows, before the city wakes up again. The sun starts to set. At 5 o'clock, the market isn't just a place to trade. It's a crossroads of daily lives. The road outside is a frantic pulse of engines and horns. You can hear the public announcement system in the background. The school children nearby are leaving school. A final wave of shoppers sweeps through the stalls, grabbing the last of the day's fresh produce before night falls. By 7 o'clock, the heavy pulse of commerce finally exhales. The wholesalers have pulled out their iron gates, and the wide, frantic aisles of the morning are now draped in shadow. But as the market's trade ends, its familiar heart begins to beat. The air changes. The raw, earthy scent of mud and vegetables is replaced by the savory, intoxicating steam of the night stalls. Here, under the glow-hanging bulbs, ladies serve bankan to a growing circle of guests. There is a quiet rhythmic to her movements, the clink of a metal spoon, the splash of broth, the precise sniff of green onions over a steaming bowl. It is now 2 in the morning, while the rest of the city is lost in its deepest sleep. The heart of Hoc Mon begins to twitch. This isn't the explosion of the morning rush yet. It is the subtle, quiet preparation of a stage being set for a grand performance. There is no shouting here, only the percussion of early labor. You can hear the low, heavy thud of wooden and plastic crates hitting the concrete. These are the small, intimate sounds of the night. A blade being sharpened against stone, the rustle of plastic being moved, the quiet hiss of a portable gas stove making the first coffee of the day. For now, the market belongs to the shadows, and the few who wake up to meet them. The air is cool, the floor is still wet, and the first trucks have finished unloading cargo. The sky finally breaks, washing the area in a pale, pinkish blue. It is a brief, quiet window where the night's labor meets the first breath of the morning. Steam now rises in heavy clouds from the first stalls, carrying the scent of bone broth. Nearby, the rhythm of the neighborhood begins to stir. People started doing their morning exercises. Some are even sweeping the streets. The Iceman's bike cuts through the silence. He leaves a trail of meltwater behind him, marking the start of the market's morning. As the sun climbs, the quiet preparation is swallowed by the roar of engines and the sharp bargaining of 1,000 voices. The stage is set, the shadows are gone, and the heavy pulses of the Hoc Mon Market begins to beat once more. Then the peace snaps. The quiet of the dawn is buried under a frantic wall of sound. The roar of engines and the sharp staccato of horns. The cycle is complete, and the market's heavy, chaotic pulse begins to throb all over again. At the heart of Hoc Mon, the clock never truly stops. It simply exhales the night and inhales the day. A tireless living machine fueled by the grit of its people.
飞动。